Here I am. I missed y'all, but you know what? We only missed one day. We just missed yesterday. Remember the cloud strike situation? The flights were they were out of control. The flights were not flying, so we got stuck where we were. But no delays yesterday. It was a really nice flight. I don't love flying, and I know that. I feel like a lot of us feel that, and I fly very frequently, but I just don't enjoy it. And the flight to LA was so bumpy. I don't love it. I don't love it. But the flight home last night was perfect. So, and not only that, there were thunderstorms here in Houston, so I was expecting, I was gripping the seat, but it was so nice. And yes, it was what I needed. So we did get in very late last night though, but we're home. I'm here for the week. So normally I would do Feral Monday, but I thought it would be fun to kind of switch it up a little bit and talk about how I packed and everything that I brought, and even a product that I tested while I was there, and I really liked it. So most of my bags are going to be PR gifts and or our bag from the Essential Travel Set, but I feel like it's not that they're super special. I love them, but I will say I keep a really big, this one's from Kosas, and I love puffy bags, but I feel like puffy bags are pretty common these days. I'll go check and see if Kosas sells this, but I do love it. I love the size of it, and honestly, it's technically too big for how much I have in here, but sometimes when we're in a hurry or something, I like to have a bigger makeup bag. That way, if I'm having to pack really quickly, I can just throw stuff in here. But I'll go through what's in here right now with you. So I couldn't find this bag, but I found this one from Rare Beauty, and I have this one, and I love it equally as much as that puffy feel. And again, that's preference. I don't feel like it makes a difference. It doesn't, but the only difference it does make is that since it is so puffy, it's so easy to squish. So that is kind of one of the reasons that I like it, but I don't want you to feel that you need to spend a lot of money on it. Just look for a puffy one, because let me tell you, because I'd be like, get stuck. So like I mentioned, there's not going to be a lot in here, but it's kind of a just in case, you never know. Or maybe when a lot of times when I go on trips, brands, of course, they gift you makeup. So I always like to have just extra room just in case. But let's go through what's in here. So something that's in here that isn't makeup related, but is always in my travel bag, is this little quick slick situation from I&H. I always have something like this in my bag. And what these do is they kind of just take down flyaways very quickly, but then they don't leave a film, and I don't have to wash my hair after I use it. But they're so nice. And then if I'm doing if I need to clean up my little baby hairs around here, I always have one of these in my travel bag. Always. I honestly cannot live life without this. And I actually just leave that in this bag. There are a few things I want to show you that just stay in the bag. One of the other things is my MAC dry shampoo, the Lash dry shampoo. I love this stuff. I know it feels like something kind of gimmicky, but you will eventually start, I know you will. You'll start to see other brands come out with this. This one's from MAC. I believe it's the first of its kind, but I always have it in my bag to kind of darken and refresh my mascara. It is a product that is always with me. If I'm traveling, this is with me. I always have this. I love this one. This is the Typology Green Color Corrector. I bought this myself, and I want to get another one. I'm nowhere near out of it, but I am in fear that I will run out of it and I won't have it, because I don't think that I can exist anymore without it. So it's not, like I said, I feel bad even showing it because it's not in stock. And if it does come in stock, let me know, because I will be purchasing it. I check back all the time, but in case y'all see it, sometimes y'all check more than I do. This stuff saves me every single day. And then I don't even have to put foundation on. I just let it sit there and do that. Oh, I can't do makeup without it. I can do full glam without it, but I cannot do just my everyday makeup without it. I have this in my purse now. I have not stopped using it. I've made a mess of it. We don't know what's happening. The shade Natural is absolutely perfect for me. It has that perfect amount of pink that I need. And I use it to touch up. If I really, really want to touch up, I'm going to use it with the puff. Or if I want to add more pigment, I add it with the puff. But normally I'll just grab my brush here that we're not talking about yet and just kind of lightly dust over and it's so good for touch-ups. It's so good for setting. I've really, really been enjoying this, and I can't recommend it enough. Let me know if you've tried it yet. I want to know your thoughts, because the fact that it's tinted, just, I love it. Then I have my Natasha Denona concealer. I will not leave my house for more than 24 hours without this concealer. It's not going to happen. Still one of my all-time favorite concealers. It is so thin. It's not into the full coverage territory that some of us are after, but what happens is when it's not in that extreme full coverage territory, it becomes very, very, very easy to work with. So I feel like this is right before that threshold and something that's really good for quick and everyday. All right, and then I always have my Kevyn Aucoin lash curler with me. Let's curl this lash. Just take a gander here. And remember, I've tried all of the lash curlers, but also remember, maybe this is the one that just works for me because of my lash texture, the humidity levels, even my eye shape. So if you have one that you're already enjoying, there's no need to get this one. But for me, and every variable in my life, this is the one that works best for me. So this is now my favorite lipstick of all time, and I can't stop wearing it, but I have a new lip liner that I can't stop wearing with it, and my goodness, this lip liner does not come off. Once it sets, it absolutely does not move, but neither does this. So together, match made in makeup heaven. Delightful. 12 out of 10, 100 out of 10. This lip combo, I've never gotten so many compliments in all of my life. So if you have a similar skin tone to me, this is going to just make you glow and look like a little pink coral lip fancy pants. All right, what else do we have in here? I think that, I did bring this. I'll show you. I did bring this, and my tweezers. I always have my pink Tweezerman tweezers. Listen, I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna be like, and my eyebrows too. Listen, I'm fluffy. The floof is getting worse, and I'm okay with it. But these tweezers are unmatched. They're just unmatched. I have access to so many different tweezers, obviously, because of what I do. And my Tweezerman tweezers are an 11 out of 10. Now, I did have tweezers that had my name on it. Listen, they literally have my name engraved. Thank you, Tweezerman. I have two of these. I have one more pair, but do you know what happened to those? My mother confiscated. She even took the ones with my name on it, which are, it's hysterical, because I can literally tell her it has my name on it. She tells me, I don't care. Oh, and then I was going to tell you, I love, these are my favorite in this category because they actually last. Now, they're not going to last like the lip liner is going to last. This isn't a long wearing product, but I was able to wear this outside for hours, being active, in the heat, in the sun, and it really and truly just lasted. Now, obviously it didn't, like I just want to repeat, I don't want you to ever be misled and then purchase a product and go, this is not lasting, because this isn't a liquid lipstick. It is basically a balm and gloss situation, but for what it is, I was getting 5 hours of wear out of it, and I was eating and terrorizing, you know. But this color is, and it's so easy to put on. I just feel like it doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't drip, and it lasts. I love this formula, Fenty. But I will say it'll last even longer if you do pair it with the lip liner, and then it wasn't going anywhere. I'm actually going to unpack this because I want to keep it, so I wear it. Love it. Love it. Now, moving on. Okay, let me make sure I have everything. I need to wash these, so I'm going to leave these out. Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. Oh, you know what? Somebody else made a good point before I put this bag away. Somebody made a really good point about, would it keep your makeup safer? And yes, I feel that it does, because it's basically a little cushion. So I carry powders in this, and I get pretty aggressive. I get kind of aggressive when I'm out and about. It sounds worse than what it is. No, but with my products, you slam things down, you drop things, and I will say that this is, and especially going through TSA and all of that. So I feel that this is basically traveling and a big soft pillow. Now I'm gonna move on to how I travel with my brushes. I had time to think with this one. I feel like this still has a sample sticker on it. I'm a mess. But for me, it was really important that I have a case that obviously doesn't mess up our brushes, but also creates this little cup when you just pull it down like that, and then it stays. And then you can just select from in here. And I also wanted it to fit the full-size artistry collection along with the essential travel set. So I just feel like this is so easy. And again, it's puffy. It's a little puffy. I love the puff. And then look at this. This is important too, because I really don't want you to ever hurt your brushes. So even the artistry collection, they're way down here so we don't zip them up. All right, let me take the artistry brushes out of here so I can show you. I need to wash them anyways. But I was gonna show you the travel set really quickly because it is $75 still. But I wanna make sure I take out the brushes that are not included. I'll tell you what we got, a jumble. Almost done here. So this is what you're gonna get all together. And then look at the concealer brush. This is in that entire set. And then they just fit in here, and I'm telling you, and it also keeps them upright, which is really important. And then you just have a little cup. And then you don't have to worry about finding a cup. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, moving on to my next bag. I'm telling you, I do apologize that all of my bags, and you know what? Let's not act like I'm a great organizer, okay? Well, I should have put that disclaimer out. Y'all are rolling your eyes going, Rose, this is a mumble jumble chaos mess. Listen, Ben he even gets concerned for me. He says, baby, how does this make sense to you? And I just know where everything is at all times, okay? I feel it. Me and my makeup, we're connected. I can sense where it is. I know what I want. I know what I'm after. Okay, this bag is available, which makes me so happy, but it's gonna look a little confusing because it's called a lipstick case, but I take that out, which I still have it over there, but I just store lipsticks I own already and I keep here in that. But if you take that out, the way that this is shaped, it is delightful. And I'm not gonna go through every single product, but I'll kind of go through what I keep in here. I'll go through all of these products. Okay, maybe I'll just go through everything. I don't know. Either way, I love this bag and I've had it for years and it is quality. And I just love the way that I can stack my powders in here. And even though this looks kind of full, I have so much room left. We need to talk about this, but we're not there yet. But I love this. I love it so much. I keep like eyeshadow primers, this little mini palette in here at all times. My Capulets. It's perfect for me. All right, let's quickly do a rundown of what I keep in the little zipper net here. I keep my brow stuff in here. And then I keep eyeshadow primers. So I keep a lot of eye stuff in here. So think your eyeshadow primers, my brow pencil. I always have a NARS pot concealer in here. Okay, shade Creme Brulee. I'm not gonna label everything because it's so much, but I'll just try to speak it out very clearly and then it'll show up there. Clean Canvas, Gerard Cosmetics eyeshadow primer. The other one you saw was my Milk Cosmetic primer. These are things you see me use every single day, but I do have extras, so I keep them in here. I was about to say, what is this? Actually, what is this doing there? It's not supposed to be there. This is a lip liner, and we're not to those yet. They go there. Maybe Ben was right. All right. Now, moving on. I do keep mascaras down here in this little area. And when I left, I only left with 2 mascaras, and I gained the Rare Beauty mascara on the trip. So no one needs to travel with 3 mascaras, unless you want to. So I have my Maybelline one that I absolutely love. This one, I really, really love this one, but I like it better on my bottom lashes at the moment. But if I want a really natural look, I use this one. Also, this one's waterproof, so sometimes I don't really need the waterproof, so I don't mess with it. And this one's a really natural mascara too. But I'm not really here to tell you about each product. What I'm kind of showing you is what I take on the trip. So I'm just going to go mascaras because you've seen me talk about these recently anyways. I always keep a Benetint. I don't really use it a lot, but it's in here. And then I only took one foundation and I was able to wear it 3 times. I like this. Now let me put this down so we can chat about this really quickly. The undertones are off because this is a light neutral, and to me this technically isn't a neutral, but it does work on my skin tone. Well, it did back when I first tried it. I'm a little bit darker now, but it is so pretty. And the coverage is good. No, that's good. That's still really, really, really good. It's matching and flowing down there. I really am impressed with this formula, e.l.f. Thank you for giving us something more affordable that's wonderful quality. And it's a medium buildable coverage. It's definitely was long lasting, 8 hours plus. So I'm just really happy to report back that this is a really nice foundation aside from the undertones being a little mislabeled. And I will say this is the only foundation I took with me. That and the concealer. And the concealer I would wear just for quick trips out. But I did do a couple glams, like I said. I think I did 3 or 4. And delightful. And I was able to actually walk around in it. And we would have dinner, and then where we were at, we would go change into our workout clothes and take like a 3-mile, it was like a mile run, and then the other 2-mile walking. It should have been a 3-mile run, but it is what it is. The foundation's really good. Okay, so I absolutely still reach for my YSL bronzer. I love this. This is incredible, but I will say a lot of time on the trip I was in a hurry, and having everything all together here was exceptional. I have used this so much. I've lost count. I will never not use this. It's an expensive item. It's not something that I want you to feel that you need, but for someone like me that apparently has to travel all the time, even though she does not like it and she wants to stay in her makeup dungeon, this is working for me, and I love it. And I love that I have my shimmers, my mattes, my contour, my bronzer, blush, or eyeshadow, and then highlight. I could even set my makeup with this. I cannot get over how well thought out this is, and I love it so much. I did not stop using it the entire trip, and I was gone, I don't even know how long. 5 days, nonstop. This one's 100 out of 10. But do not get it twisted. This is still my favorite bronzer. This palette just has so much versatility, and now that I know if I do travel, I won't have to take this, so it is less. I would only take this because I really am trying to not take as much. I get out of control, man. There was a time I would literally take a huge makeup case and like 3 other bags loaded down with makeup, and it had to stop. It had to stop, unless you don't want it to stop. Tell me I don't have to stop. But I do love the idea of really simplifying, because I do, with what I do now, I have the meetings, I have events that I have to get to. So I do like to streamline everything, and I know I keep talking about this, but it's really inspired me and it makes me happy. And I just want y'all to know that it is a great product, but also there's never any hype. I'm just very happy to have this palette. All right, what else we got here? And then I keep all of my lipsticks, but I kind of showed you my favorite lipstick. Oh, and then I always have these two eyeshadows, the Armani liquid eyeshadows. REM Beauty has a very similar shade to 18M. So this is 18M from Armani, but I know that REM, Ariana Grande's brand, it has a very similar shade, because it's not the formula. It's not the formula that is impeccable, it's the color. The color gets me. And then I love this shade too. This color is so pretty, and the socket. They just got these colors right. They had a really good artist working. I wish I knew who the artist was. Whoever was the creative director. I'm gonna go find that out. And they knew color. And I like that for them. And then I like it for me too. So apparently we are out of control. Because listen, I even ordered this too. Thank goodness. I ordered another one, but we've sold this out. We, as in me as well. Armani, we're gonna need a restock. Thank you. Armani did it again. Listen, the Maybelline one is fantastic, but for that price, for $10, we love it. But there is a special quality to the way that these lay on the skin. Believe it or not, I actually didn't wear this one. I thought I was going to wear this one. I wore this one. I'm going to link it because I'm about to go buy another one and we're going to sell it out again. We're buying makeup. Unless you don't want to, don't buy it. But this color is just so delightful. Let me get that to focus better. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Remember, I don't have makeup on, but it's still so pretty. I'm gonna grab a little bit more here. There we go. Where did that little brush go? And the way that this color glows on the skin, and it's so blurring. Do you see how it even kind of blurs out my skin there? And I know you're like, Rose, you have nothing to blur. I get it. But what it is blurring is it's blurring my freckles. And it's not that I don't love my freckles. I absolutely do. But you can see that it is giving a blur to the skin. And it's just so daggum pretty. I love it. I love the shade. I like the shade more than the pink. I did link it for you. Please don't sell it out. I want to buy it back up. This is 50.5. It's so good. It lasts. Telling you, it was so hot where we were working so much. I would go look at myself in fear. Okay, ready to hold on to the bathroom sink, and I'd be like, she's still cute. This stuff even lasts. All right, is there anything else that I keep in here? Like I mentioned, I keep the lipsticks up. I always have a little rat tail comb because I'm always reparting my hair, trying to figure out my life. I feel like this helps me keep my life figured out. I always keep a little baby Bioderma micellar water. I can't travel without it. Not going to. And you know what I will say? This bottle has never, ever leaked on me. Ever. And we love that Bioderma. This is really, really, really nice. This is the sensitive skin one. There is one for sensitive skin. I use this one, which I really don't see much of a difference, but this one's combination oily. So there are different versions. But I don't have sensitive skin, so I'm able to use this one even though I'm balanced to dry. But there is a sensitive skin version, and that's what I have in my travel set. Now, my friend Sarah here was kind enough to fill us in on this situation. I'm about to go order one too. I can't believe they have 112 in stock. Ooh, let's go order some. I'm literally going right now, so thank you, Sarah. We appreciate you. Now, I always have a baby Givenchy powder. It just stays in here. Shade 03, the one that I've used for the past since when? 2017? That's how long I've been using it. I was probably one of the first people to discover it because my pro makeup artist friend Mel suggested it to me, and I was like, let's try it. She's like, it's the best. And that was like early 2017. And then I remember I did a video on it, and after that, everybody started using it because it really is still one of the most flattering, natural, but actually does the job loose powders. Now listen, I always have a pencil sharpener, and I'm always trying a new pencil sharpener. This one's from Sephora Collection. It's okay, but if you feel like investing and you're done and you want the best pencil sharpener, you're going to go to the NARS website. You're going to type in pencil sharpener. You're going to order that, and you will then have the best pencil sharpener on the market. I need to order more of those because once you get a pencil sharpener that doesn't mess up your pencils, you understand. You go, oh, it can be brand new every single time. And for years, that's what the NARS one did to me. It made me understand that my pencils were not performing because of the pencil sharpener. All right, I think that's everything. Because everything else I kind of just change in and out, lip liners. But y'all saw my favorite at the moment. I tried to show you my absolute favorites. I do have scissors, but I don't have a specific brand of scissors that I like. I just always have little tiny brow scissors. I just got these on Amazon's. Amazon's. They are from Amazon. Do you ever notice that I don't do the Amazon storefront stuff? I don't think I do any commission links. I would obviously tell you, I'm very careful with that because it's not that I feel that it's sneaky. I I'm always upfront with what's an ad, what I could make money off of. And I know that at this point we have trust, but I just feel like it's the right thing for me to do to this day. I feel like some of you have been with me so long, you're like, okay, I get it. But even for newcomers, I don't do it. I don't do the Amazon storefront. Everyone tells me I should, but meh. And for the scissors, just search tiny brow scissors and those came up. And I feel like I've ordered them before and not one of them isn't more special than the other. The only thing that I do look for is that for them to be really, really pointy and jabby, because that means you're getting really nice precision. See how pointy they are? Snip, snip, snip. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. But other than that, that's it. I think that's everything. We'll do a look tomorrow. I kind of want to do a cut crease tomorrow. I kind of want to do like a 2016 gold cut crease. So I'm excited. So if you're like, that's not going to be that wild. No, no, no. 2016 makeup. I was spackling on how much more can we fit on here. It was so much fun. I love makeup so much. I love the evolution of makeup. I love that I still do a version of that. I still do very heavy makeup. I just feel that products have evolved. I don't ever want you to feel like, oh, I'm still doing that. No, that's outdated. There's no such thing as outdated. But what has happened is we've incorporated new products into our routines that aren't going to have that same visual impact. That's really what happens over time. It's not even that something is better than another. I just feel like one of the things I love about makeup is how makeup evolves, the formulas, they evolve. And that, I feel, is the main factor why our makeup looks evolve. That's it. We're done. I'm done traveling for a while. Don't make me go anywhere. You know what? Ben did tell me I have to go do something really fun in 2 weeks. But it's going to be really cool, and I'm excited to go do it. But I'll only be gone. I say that, but these daggum flights keep getting canceled. I keep staying where I'm at, staying an extra day. So I'm not even going to be like, I'm going to be right back. I'm done saying it. I'm going to stop. I'm not even going to say, I'm going to say it. Look, I'm going to go and I probably will be stranded. It's wild at this point. I feel like every time we leave, we have a canceled flight, a super delayed flight where they're like, you know what? If you want to cancel, you can. Leave me alone. I want to go home. But yeah, but that's not for another 2 weeks. And then we'll finish out the week this week with our fun tutorials. And I'm really excited about tomorrow. But I love you all so much. And I'm definitely going to post tonight. So I'll see you there in the comments.